Dr. Lauren Miller, and I'm going to be your Introduction to Statistics teacher. So welcome to the first day of the summer semester. The road's a little bit bumpy, but once we get into the groove of things, we'll be smooth sailing. What I want to do this morning is tell you a little bit about myself and then give you kind of an overview of this course and a tour of our Canvas course. So like I said, I'm Dr. Lauren Miller. I've been faculty at St. Louis University for 2 years now and had adjuncted at SLU way before that. Statistics is actually one of my favorite courses to teach, especially this course, which is for nurses. We are outside. PT, OT majors. Like, I'm so excited to get to share with you my passion for statistics. It's less about calculating things and more about having a deeper understanding. So when you read a research article, you'll understand what they're talking about. So why don't I go ahead and give you a tour of our Canvas course. All right, so when you open our Canvas course, this is our introduction homepage. It has quick links to everything you need to know. For example, our modules, you could learn a little bit about me, even like our course Q&A. So let's first take a look at our syllabus, and then I'll show you the course modules. So this course is Introduction to Statistics 1100. It's typically for, like I said, nursing, PT, OT majors. It is going to meet asynchronously. This is my email address. Don't use my office phone. I won't answer it. Email me is the way to go. If you want to text me or something, text me, text similar. I do have a WeChat. That's from when I taught in China, so leftovers. We do have a class website for our YouTube playlist. I made all these videos for you. It's the same thing I do in class. And we do have a projects website. I'll talk more about projects in a minute. My office hours are by appointment. Please email me to schedule an appointment. I'll fix that typo. But this class is basically a basic introduction to descriptive and inferential statistics. And what the emphasis is really becoming like a smart consumer of statistics, right? I want you to know when to trust statistics, when to not trust statistics, especially when it comes to medical research and medical news. So for this class, you will need MyMathLab online access. This online access does come with an ebook. If you'd like a physical book, you will need to purchase that, but I give you all the resources you need. So I don't know that like a physical book is like 100% necessary. I recommend buying the MyMathLab access through their website. It'll take you to it once you click on, once you click on My Lab and Mastering, it'll take you to that. I think it's cheaper if you purchase it through them. You can purchase it through the SLU bookstore. I don't recommend purchasing the code through Amazon. The codes are one use only, and they won't work. I do recommend that you have a scientific calculator or higher. It's going to be used in class to reinforce concepts. Well, of course, no sharing. This is an online course, but Desmos is a phone app and a website. Here, I'll show it to you. That is a free graphing calculator. It looks like this, so can be pretty helpful, and that way you don't have to buy something. For our proctored midterm and final, you will need a physical calculator. I recommend you have a notebook. I know this is an online class, but taking notes is helpful. You will, of course, need access to a computer. This is our textbook that we're using. Again, you'll have an e-copy of it. Oops. Where was I? Class goal, class setup. Okay, so our class is based up of these, is it six ways to get all your points. So I like to think of my class as a game show. You need 1,000 points to complete this course at 100%. You need over 900 to get an A. I'm sure you all will do great. So in MyMathLab, there's going to be reading quizzes and homework. There is no late penalty for these, but please try not to fall behind. Projects will also be a significant portion of the class. There's going to be 7 projects as well as 2 article reports. These are group projects with an individual portion, and I generate the groups and change them every week. Our project website can be found here. and it's linked all over our campus. Like there's no way you're going to lose it. So here's our first project, this mini project that you're going to be working on this week. Groups have already been assigned. What else? Oh, there's also discussion boards. Discussion boards are a way for you guys to communicate, interact with everybody. The first one's just kind of a get to know me, but then later on they'll be more statistics focused. There are going to be by chapter quests. These quests are kind of in between a quiz and a test. You have one attempt. They'll be given in Canvas, and you may be required to submit photos of your work. Most of them I just have you type a response. Try and use complete sentences. You will have a midterm exam. The midterm exam is cumulative through chapters 1 through 5, and it must be proctored. I'm going to explain more about what that means later on. This is something new we're doing this semester, so I'm still learning too. And the final exam also must be proctored, and it's going to cover chapters 1 through 10. We cover 10 chapters, and I'll make sure that proctoring information is expressed way in advance of the midterm. So here's how it breaks down. Homework and reading quizzes, 20% of your grade. Projects, 28% of your grade. Article reports, 100 points, 10% of your grade. We've also got a discussion board and mini projects. We've got our by chapter quests. This is bad math. I will fix this. We've got our by chapter quests, our midterm, and our final exam adding up to 1,000 points. I am going to double check that math. Boy, so much fun being a math professor. Okay, so key things. For your most up-to-date grade, check Canvas, not my math lab. I'll be communicating all feedback through Canvas, and within 1 week after due date. And here below is my grading scale. We're covering chapters 1 through 10. Feel free to take your time to email, to read through the learning outcomes. If you need help, ask for help. You can ask me. There's free tutoring. Here's some web resources I really like. Like I said, my office hours are by appointment, but like they pay me to spend time with you, so let me like help you guys when you have questions. So let's go to our course. Let's go to modules. Let me switch on student view. So right now you should only be able to see the first few modules. So we've got a syllabus and a syllabus quiz. That's extra credit. You should do it. Here's some information on how to sign up for My Math Lab. That's our online homework system. And how to add a profile picture to your account. Again, extra credit. In regional questions, use this course Q&A. Here are some important links to our class YouTube channel, Desmos activities, which will be part of the discussion boards, and our project website. So I recommend you start a module like this. There's a chapter overview and to-do list. So chapter 1, we're working on it for these 6 days. If I click on the overview and to-do list, I don't know why that's not loading, it tells you what you need to do to succeed this week. So you need to read this to-do list. I'd mark it as done. You need to review chapter 1 in your textbook and the YouTube lecture videos. You have to join your class in the group discussion. You need to complete the chapter 1 reading quizzes and homework and complete your first group mini project. Again, I'm the queen of typos, not an English major. I will fix this, but I'm going to mark that as done. And then I can go back to my module. So in chapter 1, here's our PowerPoint, our lecture videos, some Desmos activities. I just want you to take a look at them, but you don't have to do them yet. Our discussion board, the project website for our mini project, and your homework. Every chapter has a reflection. That's extra credit, just kind of like to look back and see where some sticking points might still be. So that's how all the modules are broken up. The modules for chapter 1 and 2 are posted, as well as that bi-weekly quest. Oh, I guess I got chapter 3 done too. I did post the final exam review already, but we are several months away from that. So any questions, email me or comment on the course Q&A.
So as I mentioned in a couple of my YouTube videos, you're probably going to hear my cat Bobby. She's a big talker. She likes to help me work, but she's not as helpful as she thinks she is. It's important to note she's a truffle pod cat, so she doesn't have a tail, but she will still sit on all of your homework. she and I are working to get used to this new technology together, and maybe you'll get to meet her someday.